Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Alien from 1979. It's directed by Ridley Scott and stars Sigourney Weaver and Tom Skerritt. Actually, it's a bit more than just Alien that we're watching. We're watching the 2003 director's cut of Alien. This is slightly controversial as the director's cut is actually shorter than the theatrical, as it removes lengthy shots setting up isolation, which is important to the film, and puts back in only 2 deleted scenes. The most talked about one of which is non-canonical to the Alien franchise, but the other scene, the lesser talked about canonical one, is the whole reason I watched the director's cut, so let me explain a bit more. The non-canonical scene is the one you may have heard about where Ripley stumbles upon the barely alive bodies of 2 of her crewmates. Let's just gloss over that and talk about the other scene. It's the one after the facehugger attack where Ripley refuses to let Dallas and Lambert bring the compromised crewmate back on the ship for quarantine reasons. I love this scene because it sets up early the strength of the Ripley character. It's an important scene that I can't believe got cut out of the original theatrical cut of the film. This film has many shocking reveals which I'm not going to go into specifics about just in case some of you haven't seen this 44-year-old film yet. 3 in particular that are still shocking in their own right, but I can't imagine how the audience flipped out when they saw the film back in 1979. Not knowing those 3 reveals were coming must have been jaw-dropping, and I wish my first time seeing this as a kid wasn't compromised by playground talk about those reveals. It does have that cat jump scare cliche, but I'm actually going to defend its use, because the cat comes back later in the film as an important plot point. Jonesy isn't just a cat that jumps out to scare the audience and then disappears for the rest of the film. Both cuts of the film were great, but I prefer the director's cut because I like that scene where Ripley denies Captain Dallas, for it gives good character development. However, the original cut of the film is more of a meditative exercise on horror, so it depends on your mood, really. Luckily, the 4K version I own has both versions on the disc, so you decide for yourself. I just wish the rest of the franchise was on 4K as well. I'm going to give Alien an A+ for being awesome from beginning to end. It is terrifying in all the ways you want it to be. Tomorrow we go back to the Vintage Decrepit Crypt of Nightmares collection with the film Hellbound: Book of the Dead. See y'all then.